Hello, friends. As you are well aware, we are in a critical moment, not just as a nation, but globally, as we respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. Over the last several days, our lead team and elder team have sought to listen, learn, and educate ourselves as much as possible about the pandemic, proper protocol, and what reasonable actions we should take as a faith community as we navigate the impact of this moment on our lives individually and understand the broader impact in Denver, in Colorado, and beyond. After prayerful consideration, we have decided to suspend our Sunday morning worship gatherings at both locations through April 5, and we plan to move our Sunday morning teachings online. Our next tentatively scheduled Sunday worship gathering will be Easter Sunday, April 12. We will hold this tentatively as we encounter the realities of our rapidly changing environment. As we prepared to communicate this news to you, we received word that Governor Jared Polis announced an order banning all gatherings in the state of Colorado over 250 people, unless they can guarantee 6 feet of separation at all times. This both affirmed and effectively made our decision for us. For the next 4 weeks, Sunday morning teachings will be available each Sunday morning beginning at 9 a.m., allowing us to continue to learn together about the divine feminine through the season of Lent. You can find our teachings on the teaching page at our website. Now, it's important for us to share with you that our decision is not made from a place of fear and anxiety. Rather, we made this decision from a place of caution, wisdom, and concern for all who call DCC home and for those with whom we come into contact with each day. We understand this can be an unsettling time for many. But in times like these, we invite you to remember fear is not the voice of God, because God is love, and perfect love drives out fear. As the sacred text says to us, may you not be anxious about anything. Rather, may you recognize we are all embraced by God, not just now, but always. So may you pray with us over this entire situation, trusting the peace, the shalom of God will rest within, calming our minds and our hearts, allowing us to be a source of hope in the midst of this difficult time. And whatever our disposition toward the COVID-19 pandemic or how at risk you believe yourself to be, it's critical to remember we all share a responsibility for the safety of others, particularly the most vulnerable. For the sake of others, practice cleanliness and hand washing, be vigilant in your interactions, and avoid unnecessary exposure. In the days ahead, we know needs will arise within DCC and within our broader community. We are aware of the impact the pandemic is already having in our neighborhoods and communities and local schools. If you would like to help address needs, or if you would like to make a specific need known, we invite you to go to our website, denverchurch.org. There you will find a link to Project Renew, DCC's Service and Justice Initiative, where you can both sign up to help and make needs known. In addition, we desire to remain in prayer for each of you and your families and your community. And so we invite you to send an email to prayer@denverchurch.org to let us know how we can pray specifically for you in this time. And we also invite you to join with us in praying for those impacted by COVID-19 in our community, as well as those working tirelessly to curb the spread of this virus. We will continue to monitor the situation and will post up-to-date information as it becomes available on our website. We will also continue to communicate to our entire faith community regularly through email regarding our next steps, including our plans for Sunday worship gatherings here at Denver Community Church. We are so grateful that we're still a faith community regardless of how we gather. And so as we continue to join together through online teachings, through serving, and in homes throughout our city, may the goodness and love of God rest on you. Grace and peace to each of you, now more than ever.